tough.
Being entrepreneurs is tough. Being married entrepreneurs can be a real roller coaster ride, juggling family, business, and life.
And still keeping it fresh, vibrant, and hot.
Yeah, baby.
But we wouldn't have it any other way.
We're not perfect, but we're getting it done together.
We're Richard and Laura Behney, and the purpose of this show is to learn how to manage the marriage and the business while having a life too.
Welcome to the Plumbing Power Couple edition of Potty Talk Live, and it starts right now.
Let's do it.
Hey, plumbing bros, how you doing? Hey, welcome to Potty Talk Live, where we're taking it into the trenches, the crawl spaces, basements, kitchens, and baths, all around this big, beautiful world of ours to talk to plumbing professionals just like you. Hey, that's right. Hey, welcome. As you can see, we have the lovely Laura here, which means this is a special plumbing power couples.
Power couples love
edition.
our PPCs. If you're a PPC, type PPC in the comments. We want to know you're here.
That's right. Hey, we just got off a coaching call with one of our PPCs.
One of our faves.
Yep.
I think we say that about all of them.
Oh, yeah, they're all our faves.
They're all our faves.
But it's fun. It's had a good one.
Yeah, we did.
It really I love, here's what I love working with all of our clients. But even our PPCs, of course, we have a special relationship there because we're PPCs.
We get it. Yeah, we get it.
Because we work through that, okay? So, and you're a PPC, a plumbing power couple, if all right, you're working in your plumbing business with your spouse. So both you and she and those kind of cases, okay, are building your plumbing business empire.
That's right.
All right.
So if you're doing that, PPC in the comments,
we
guys,
love it.
Want to know. So yeah, it was fun. We love those conversations, and they're overcoming some obstacles, and things are starting to click, and so it's so fun.
Which is all part of it, right?
Yeah.
You see it coming together. I mean, they're going to take over their town. I want to say
they are going to tell you town, but look out, their town, because they're going to do it.
And they're doing what I love here, and I always appreciate. They always have our clients have good things, nice things to say about us, which I always appreciate. But what I love about our clients and our PPCs in this case is that they do the work. I mean, they're putting the things in play. I mean, we can tell you and show you everything you need to do, but you do got to do it.
You still have to be the one to do it.
And so it's so cool to see them doing it, and it's working. It's working.
Right.
Working.
It's like what we're telling them is really working.
It really works. So of course it works. All right, just do what we tell you to do.
It's like our children.
Right.
Just do what we tell you to do.
We
know what we're talking about.
It.
So, hi everybody. We ain't PPCs. I know we do, right?
Yep.
Oh, Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, we want you and Craig on Potty Talk Live, right? And we talked about that. Okay, that's you, baby.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Okay. See, this is.
I'm
what's
driving.
Every
Look
time.
out.
Come over here. Hit that right there. Send. We want to see. That's DW.
Okay.
DW, how's our sound today? We look. See, we're kind of redlining almost. I don't know if we're kind of.
Let us know. There we go.
Pushing it. So, my people sounds good. PPC.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, DW. Sounds good. Well, how's everybody doing today? Where are we today, honey?
We're in Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida.
I can't tell you. We woke up this morning and here in Indiana. And,
wait, what does Craig say? Is that Craig or Elizabeth?
It's Craig.
Oh, what does he say?
Yeah, we have both been riding in the truck together when we can.
That's very fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
It does make it fun.
That's what our couple just talked about. They kind of went on a parts run together. So they're like, why not? We own this thing.
I think is Elizabeth here? Elizabeth says PPC. Best way to be.
That's right. And seriously, Elizabeth and Craig, there they both are.
Right.
And so why don't you guys on Potty Talk Live?
Yep.
So.
It is the best place to be. I'll echo that. Let me just finish it. We're here in Naples, Florida, which we love Naples, Florida.
Right.
All right.
We're in Naples.
We woke up in the end of the day and it's just all
cloudy.
We said,
my gosh, it's horrible.
And then we talked to Mr. Matt Benton. We have
who's in Florida something. Where's he at?
The Sultan of SEO. All right. Is down in Florida, and he said, of course, he was whining about it being like 81 and sunny.
Well, because the sun was so bright, it was reflecting off of things.
Right. And so right in his eyes, the poor guy.
Whatever.
Okay, so we jumped in the transporter and we're down here in Naples, Florida. All right. It's so we're glad you're joining us.
Yeah, and there's people walking along the beach.
Yeah.
Just collecting shells and.
Oh, it feels so good.
Okay, so
hey, but PPC is the place to be.
It is the place to be.
Look. If
Mrs. Boss, that's another PPC, right?
Oh, see what?
The Boss, the Boss lady. And we talked after the show yesterday. Can you do it, baby? Click on that and then hit. Okay, there you go. You got it. Love it. Oh, thank you, Jody. We're gonna get Jody, the Boss lady, me interviewing her on the next Sky Boss edition for Potty Talk Live, right, Jody? We're doing it, right? I know I think we decided we're gonna have a glass of wine when we do it.
We do it. we have the.
But yeah, talk talking, because she's also a plumbing power couple, her and her better other, Larry, and the boss, they own a couple different plumbing companies.
Right.
So
and,
they know a thing
of course,
or two.
That's Sky Boss. Okay.
Sky Boss. So they know a thing
Great.
or two about how to work together. So yeah, so I think we'll chat about that. That'll be fun.
Because it's
Be a
big.
fun conversation.
Hey, for our guys out there, who's Elizabeth has said, PPC, the best way to be. It really is the best way to be for your plumbing business. I mean, the odds, 95% of all plumbing businesses fail. I mean, that's, it's not because we're not good plumbers, don't love our customers, or don't have customers, all those kinds of things.
Right.
It's really just because we don't understand, the business side. Okay, so that's what we're teaching here, or talking right now on Potty Talk Live, teaching and talking the business of plumbing. But with business comes different skills. Okay, so if you can have it with, if you're a plumbing power couple, you each have different skills and abilities that you can bring to the business that the business needs, and it just makes the odds extremely.
And you see things differently. Again, the couple we were just talking to, they're really different, as most of our clients are. The husband and wife, they're polar opposites of each other. But boy, the skills that they each can bring and the insight that they each can bring into the business, it just it just makes them more successful.
And we see that all the time. In fact, we're going to talk a little bit about that.
We are going to talk a little bit about that.
But speaking of plumbing power couple as well, just to help us to remind us to subscribe to Potty Talk Live. Or what's going to happen?
I don't know. You need to click that one. Just click anywhere in there.
I just click.
Okay, here we go. What's going to happen?
This is Alex Martz.
And I'm Kristen Martz. And we are AM Plumbing and Rooter out of Lake Elsinore, California.
And if you don't watch Potty Talk Live,
you're gonna die!
That's right.
I love that.
And that's
Mark's in there, 400
couple.
children.
That's right. It's not just a plumbing power couple. It's like a plumbing power
dynasty.
Right.
That's what it is.
Or
with all their kids.
Tribe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're a tribe. Yeah, a lot of fun.
So there we go. That's the Martzes out of California here.
Lake Elsinore,
who are killing it, a plumbing power couple, all right?
And they just actually got, here's a little plug for both of them. They just got their website redone by
Trenchless
Marketing, right? Matt Benton's crew.
Looks
and
beautiful.
It looks beautiful. Martzes, if you're watching, we just checked it out and it looks great. So good job, Trenchless Marketing, getting that website done super fast.
Yep.
It was, so it looks great. So good job.
So there we go.
Good job, them.
But 5 to subscribe to Potty Talk Live. You don't want to come join us, all right? You'll be updated when reminded when we're going live, and of course you can see all the past episodes of Potty Talk Live. Also, hey, do something like the Martzes did here. Just something fun. Tell us who you are, where you're from, maybe your plumbing business, and watch Potty Talk Live, or
you gonna die,
and make it fun like that.
Yeah.
And we'll show your video. You'll also be entered into the $100 gift card giveaway. Just a little something.
Just a little something. Yeah, but promote your business, your family, your pets, your whatever. Love to see it. So, all right, what are we talking today?
What are we talking about? Something about plumbing power couple?
Something.
I think you said something about, are you getting on my last nerve?
Are you getting on my last nerve?
So you getting on my last nerve.
Let's see if that works. Yes.
Okay.
Are you on my last nerve? Yeah. I'm sure you say that to your children a lot. You are on my last nerve. I didn't have very many nerves left, and you're on the last one, right? We don't experience that so much anymore because we're empty nesters.
We are empty nesters. That's right, baby. In fact,
it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful.
No more kids around. In fact, we're naked from here down. Okay, say that. Get to walk around the house, studio, however you want. Right.
Our coaching clients, we're naked.
Right. That's okay.
It's not true. We do not do that. And we love our kids, love them dearly. And it is weird. We even said the other day we were out having lunch. And actually, our kids, we're almost empty nesters. They're both, one graduated from college, the other graduated. One's completely gone.
Yep.
Gone. And then we've just had one graduated from college, then one graduated from high school. But this week they are both out at church camp. There's a church camp they've gone to ever since they were little. So we've been experiencing the empty nester thing. And we were saying the other day at lunch, it is really not a thing. As much as we've been looking forward to this new season of our life, we love our kids, we love them dearly, but this new season of our life, we're looking forward to that. It is odd. It's an odd thing to not have that energy in the house, right? I'm not saying it's bad or good. It's just it's different.
It is different.
It's totally different. Yeah, right? It's just a new season. Totally looking forward to it. But
so there are seasons in your life, seasons in your business, seasons in your life. Enjoy the season for those who have kids. The Martzes especially.
Yeah,
enjoy the season. All right. Okay.
I'm glad you guys are
we got some that are
younger
just getting into it, having their first kids, you know. And hey, it's great. It is great. And but it's a great season. We're looking forward to this season.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to get a tat. So if you guys got any tat recommendations,
we just had this conversation actually with the Marces yesterday.
Hey, you're busy living or you're busy dying?
Okay, so yes.
And even though we're older and the kids are up and out, I'm not ready to sit back and.
No, we're not. We are going to move to Florida, but not to like a retirement village or the villages or no. We're going to go somewhere fun.
Right.
But the $1 Million Plumber is considering getting a tattoo. So this, and neither one of us have a tat. Neither one of us. So this was.
We come from a different age group, right?
Yeah. So tats were. Yeah. So, you were really rebellious if you.
Now I guess we're being transparent, but hey, the point of it is we're just ready to have fun.
Yeah.
Even though we've gone through a season of getting on each other's nerves. Okay, I want to bring it back. Last nerve. So if you're experiencing this, so that's what we want to talk about. If you're a plumbing power couple, you're in business together. Okay, and even if you're not in business together, this is helpful for you just in your relationship.
Right.
Okay, these things here.
Yes.
But certainly, if you're a plumbing power couple and you're working together. It is first of all, I want to say it is very normal if you have times when you just want to, not that I ever felt that way for the lovely Laura.
Of course not.
Or that you never threw things at me. I got a little nervous when they got big, like wrenches. You got any
It's a
larger?
good thing I don't have very good aim.
That's
so.
right. But it does happen. So if you get on a last nerve, what are some things that we can do? Okay, and so
to not push each other's buttons. Is that the first one?
I guess that'd be right. That could be the first. Right. There's a lot of things you do, but
sure.
Stay away
and
from
that's kind of
buttons.
an obvious one, but it's so easy when you're upset or your defenses are down. The easy thing is to really go after and push the button just to kind of scratch that wound or whatever, right?
Because it's so possible, you get in, you're working together. Of course, you're living together. You know the buttons. I know what I could do.
What
to get in my case, what
my button is?
A tone. I mean, if I for me,
your tone of voice,
right?
Yeah.
If I get, I start talking to her like I may talk to the guys, like I'm getting on, that kind of a thing, or
not a fan.
I change that, right?
Not a fan
the
of
lovely
that.
Laura, she dissipates. She's no longer lovely Laura. She turns. I got another name. Okay, she shows up. Okay, witchy woman.
I don't like it.
Witchy woman.
You're just talking kindly and
yeah,
and so I don't like when you get a tone. Yeah, tone bothers me. So
and of course, is there anything I do
no. You're perfect in every way.
All right. See,
other than.
Right.
No, what would be your button? What would you say? I mean, I know what your button is.
Well, if I start feeling being managed.
Managed, yes.
That's my.
Right, and okay, I would think a lot of the ladies probably do this and comment. We've got a lot of comments over here too. You're kind of falling by the wayside on this.
Okay.
But a lot of the ladies probably do this because more than likely the wives would be the one that's managing the schedule, right? And so you need to make sure the husband's aware of what the schedule is. The kids got to be here. We've got a soccer. We've got dentist. We've got this. We've got that. Don't pick up. So I will tend to kind of do a machine gun kind of. Here's what we need to do, and all these things listed out, and then he just kind of becomes overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed in a bad way, but just like, okay, stop.
Right.
You don't like that, so that would be your button. You don't like that pushed,
right?
Yeah, not a fan. So what are we saying? Who's getting your what? Caricature?
Caricature. Maybe
what caricature?
Tattoo.
Oh no, we're not going to do a caricature. What are you going to do as far as your tat?
I don't know. I like something that looks like armor or something like that. Chain mail.
Chain mail?
Or it looks like like from the old night days. Something on.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
You're not going to go all the way down your arm, are you?
No, I'll probably not.
That's a lot.
I don't know. That is a lot. I want to go.
That'd be painful.
I'll get up maybe a unicorn or something.
Things are going to change if you get a unicorn.
But a tough looking unicorn.
One of those bully unicorns.
Right, that's right. Unicorn with a big
big
horn. Okay. That's how it's going. All right. At least we're cracking ourselves up. Okay, all right.
The studio audience is dying right now.
Okay, we've lost you. Okay, we lost all respect. Okay.
No unicorns. No unicorns. Okay, so not pushing each other's buttons, really trying to back off.
And we see that. We see that a lot.
We do.
The buttons things, and that's common.
So, and we've been married for quite some time, so we've learned a thing or two, right, of how to maybe communicate a little bit better. And one thing that we do, which helps, but it's so hard to do, and I don't know if we could have done this in the beginning, but again, our thing is to kind of say, don't do the things that we did, right? Don't make the same dumb mistakes that we did. But if we start to feel it where it's starting to ratchet up, one of us, and it's usually him, will just come over and just give me a big old kiss, right? And it's hard to be mad at somebody who kisses you, especially when they kiss really good, like you kiss. So, if you feel it start ratcheting, maybe a what? Heart belongs. Oh, yeah, Gina. See, Gina's so sweet. You're right.
So a unicorn with the name Laura underneath it, right?
Oh, that is not what she means.
Okay.
So if you feel things start to kind of ratchet up, just go over and kiss your spouse. Just plan a big old kiss. And you never know, it might kind of turn things around or just diffuse the situation instead of allowing things to ramp up. And you guys know what I'm talking about, where there's like words exchanged, then all of a sudden it goes to the next level, and then all of a sudden it goes to the next level. Yeah. Just trying to stop it before it kind of takes off. So that's one way of just giving a big old kiss.
Right. Because you're carrying the stress. There's a reality of working together in the plumbing business, and you both want it to be successful, and certainly if you're starting out with it, it's you're carrying all the financial burdens. Right. You're dealing with the guys, customers, all those
building the systems,
putting all that stuff in place, and so there is this, and it's good for your plumbing business. It really is good.
It really is.
So there has a tendency, to when you're both on the battlefield, to kind of come at each other or take it out on each other.
Right.
And so we had to learn, right, and we had to learn to realize don't push the buttons, and then also there would be times when she would just, if I'm getting worked up, she would come over and just plant a kiss on me.
It's hard to be mad at me when I'm giving you a kiss.
Usually I'd grab. we do something that kind of shocks you outside of that.
Stop,
okay, because your boyfriend and girlfriend, you guys got to remember, you got married for a reason. You're together for a reason, right? Okay, and don't let the business, this plumbing thing, blow that out of the water.
Right,
you're creating this asset, and you're growing this so that you can create this better life together for you and your family and that kind of stuff. That's why you're doing it.
Right. And have that freedom. And not divulging names or anything, but the same couple that's getting ready to blow out, just go crazy in the town that they're in. She's just recently come on with the plumbing business. She had another job, and so she was used to 8 to 5, just a job outside of her husband's plumbing business. Now they're building it together, but was finding it hard to. What's the comment? Who's that? I can't read it.
Jenny said it's been hard to change leaving my power position in corporate world, which a lot of the ladies do. We have a lot of it that leave power positions, right? Yeah. To work for my husband, which you're not working for your husband.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Jenny.
Wait, but I know what you mean. But 10 months in and wouldn't go back.
Jenny, I love that.
Right.
Jenny, what's the name of your plumbing business, Jenny? I don't know if we've spoken before, but that's exactly it.
Right.
And that's what I'm talking about with, we'll just call the lady we just talked to, Sue. So Sue left her job, and it was a good job that she really enjoyed. She loved the people. Now she's working with her husband, building their empire together. But it was really hard for her in the beginning to not feel like I've got to get at the office, got to be at the office by 8 and, then leave by 5 and I've got an hour lunch or whatever. Now, we really was kind of working with her to say, it's freedom, right? This is all about freedom. Go have lunch a couple times a week, just you guys, and have a beer and some wings or whatever, or just leave the office and put the phones on forward, because we live in just such a great technology age, and go grocery shopping or run to Target or whatever. That's the freedom of it. Right. And she said today that she finally feels like, I could never go back to my corporate job. I couldn't do it. And she would have been hard pressed to have admitted that or even said that prior to that, because she was really nervous about it. What's it going to be like? But now she said, I wouldn't have it any other way. Right. And now they're really starting to click together, which is so fun to see. clicking. So Long Island, New York.
Right. Oh, that's
we
right.
can't say it, can we? That's awesome. Good for you, Jenny.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Another PPC. Love it.
Yeah, we love that. We love
Just the
PPC.
freedom of it.
Right.
Just the freedom, and take the time. Right, even though hopefully your plumbing business is busy and there's things to do, there's always going to be something to do. Ladies, okay, if you're tasky, like most of us are, task-driven, right? We're working off of our wonderful checklist that we live by. There's always going to be something on that checklist to do. If your husband says, let's go grab some lunch or come run some parts with me, we're going to take some parts to the guys or whatever. It's a beautiful day. Let's just go out.
Right.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Just take the time. Everything will be there when you get back. It really will. And that's something I wish that I could go back and change.
To our younger selves. So even part of this is we're trying to say is just, look, it's always going to be there. The problems, the mess, the issue, the challenge. It's always going to.
The technician that has your cell phone, the company cell phone on the back of the truck and then drives off and then backs up over it and then comes in with a crushed cell phone.
With the expectation, you owe me another one.
Yeah.
Right?
And you just kind of look at him and go, what?
Right. That kind of stuff's always going to be there. I don't want to. I think when we went to build up, this kind of thing.
Oh, sorry.
But there are some realities here. All that stuff, life is always going to be
Life's
there.
going to happen.
Remember, you have this plumbing business, not just for a job that you own, but to create this life for you and your family.
Right.
So part of that is the freedom. That's what we talk a lot about. Is the freedom to be able to come and go. Okay, it'll be there. Okay,
it'll be there. And I really am mostly speaking to the ladies because I think we tend to struggle with that a lot. That there's always things to be done: laundry, dishes, cooking, cleaning, whatever. So, any more comments you're bringing?
I just have the Mrs. Boss here. Try not to talk about work when you're at home.
And that's true. And Jody, you're absolutely right. Part of it is, and Jody, will probably relate to this. We didn't necessarily talk about the day-to-day part of it. We would talk more if we're at home. We would talk more big picture stuff, right? It's kind of the more fun stuff, as opposed to, did you get this bill paid, or did you contact Mrs. Jones because she was upset about whatever, right? Yeah, we tend not to do that because then the job never leaves you. But if you're talking more the big picture stuff, the things that are fun, of how you're growing, of
that's
something
creating
exciting.
The life. You're creating this kingdom. We kind of we are playful in our world. Both in the academy and in our clients and all, of talking about creating a kingdom. Try to make it playful.
Right.
Some of them want it to be an empire.
I
like the kingdom.
I
like the night thing. That's the whole that kind of stuff. Right.
Yeah.
And so the idea of creating a kingdom, because we're a king and queen of our kingdom.
Right.
Okay. And so. So you're talking about that. There's that. That's your life.
Right.
And so you're talking about on the fun side. Of how you're using this asset, the things you're doing to create this kingdom.
Right. And it's up to you to create it. Right. It's not just going to happen. It's not just going to all of a sudden the perfect life that you want is just going to kind of fall into place. You really do have to be intentional. You really do have to go after and create it. And if you've got your own plumbing business and you guys are working together, do it. Take that time. Be intentional about creating your kingdom or your empire.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
What's this say?
Both,
absolutely.
Yes, it's absolutely for the love of the trade. Yes. But more importantly, for the love of your family.
Very good. Who's that? I don't have my glasses on. I can't read it. Who's that? Bose?
Bose or Boss? Yes.
Bose, B-O-S-S-E?
I'm sorry if I don't say your name correctly.
Yeah.
All right.
You're exactly right.
Yep.
For the love of the trade. And absolutely, we love the trade. The trade's a great trade.
Yeah.
Plumbers, plumbing's been very, very good to us. And if you serve your customer well, that just builds up the trade even more. We don't have to be butt crack plumbers. Thank you very much. We can be professional.
Right.
But then certainly for the love of the family. And family is, if you've got kids, it is husband and wife first, and kids are second. It absolutely, who is that?
Well, no, I'm laughing at you. We're going to go there. I mean, this is
What?
It's husband and wife first.
Yeah.
Kids are second. Our society teaches us
differently, and that is not how it's supposed to be, guys. Right. Kids are important, yes, and your kids need you to take care of them, and your kids need for you to be there. All of that,
fun to have them do their stuff, and that they're doing well.
Right, of course. But first is husband and wife.
Right.
Period. And your kids need to see that. And if you show that to your kids, that just builds security into your kids. And it also models what a healthy, strong marriage looks like if mom and dad love each other, if mom and dad enjoy spending time together, if mom isn't all wrapped up in the kids and dad's kind of, a second fiddle or whatever, right? Ladies, your husband needs to be your number one priority. And then your kids. kids are close second, right?
Right,
of
course.
Yeah, I love my kids.
doing that.
I'd die for my kids.
Right.
But he's my number one. So anyway.
She's not right. And so it makes it easy now that the kids are leaving. We see this so often with, husband and wives, that the kids are, everything's about the kids. And now, all the sports stuff and they're gone off and all that. And you look at each other like,
who are you?
That's why you see the whatever.
Yeah. Who are you? And are we, I don't even know you. And so, okay. So what does that say? I can ride along. I can't read it.
This is Plums Up. All right.
Hey!
I too ride along with Keith sometimes and even get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
But getting to be together is better.
That's right. And she's someone else that kind of took a little convincing to come alongside the hubby with his.
Because she had her own
business.
professional business.
Yeah,
she had her thing doing.
She was doing her own thing too. But boy, what she added to her business.
Right. So this isn't a thing about what we have. There's, the women are very, very strong and capable. Usually, if you're doing a business together anyways, you're already capable.
Sure.
So this isn't about that you're not able to do anything. And this is, this is bringing that talent and that ability into your family business, the kingdom. But then the guys, we got to let our wives do their thing. Okay, we still want to kind of control, and that kind of goes to when we talk about tone. That's where the quickest way I could get under her skin and push her buttons is talking to her like she's one of the guys. And you can't do that. There still has to be that respect there. I know, you did a very good job. I still know I'm the boss, and there has to be a one final word.
It does have to be.
But you don't take advantage of that.
Of course not.
You don't rule over that.
Well, okay. What is in the the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, right?
Yeah.
Where the mom says the husband may be the head of the family, but the wife is the neck, and she can turn the husband any way she wants.
Yeah.
And it's true, right? It's totally true, and not in a manipulative way, of course. But I know that in our business, you were the final say, but I can't think of a time where you had to say, "We're doing it my way because I'm the boss." I don't ever remember that happening. So
when we did, it didn't work. It doesn't work out that way, guys. So, in fact,
What?
The one person I listen to, I'm going to talk with the guys. Look, for the guys, each other, we stand out. You can tell me to do whatever, and I'll tell you to do whatever. The only person you are to listen to on this planet is your wife, and it's my only person I really listen to. Everybody, I'll listen. And probably some I should have listened to more, and others I shouldn't have listened to as long as I did. The lovely Laura is the only one person on this planet, and that I should be listening to,
and vice versa. Yeah, it's a team effort. So
because it works out when you do that. So
we bring different perspectives.
Right.
So
the push button.
I'm sorry, I was reading. I'm noticing comments and stuff. Do you see?
Yeah, I kind of kept an eye on them.
They are over there somewhere.
Okay, they're over there. We got Thais is in the house.
Hey, Thais, that is a plumbing power couple out of Maryland, right? Us back east, and they're Pats fans and whatever. But
that's okay.
Okay.
I don't know either, but if you communicate with each other, it can work.
Yep, that's true. Right. And it is communication. You're exactly right, Thais. And I know you and Danny are building a plumbing business empire yourself. Right. But it is communication. I know that seems like such a easy thing or a choice.
Out there.
Yeah,
and
but it's so true.
Right.
Communicating effectively together.
And so part of that communication was to another, like this item number 2 here, another thought, is that we instituted weekly planning meetings.
We do.
So instead of, like we just, Laura shared that my thing was I don't like when you just pepper me with stuff. It's I just can't, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we would plan, and you didn't like what I just came out with an idea. I got this vision, and we can do this and that. And that
okay, wait, I've got to ask the ladies if any of you guys can totally relate to this, because you would, and it's wonderful because you're visionary. I mean, that's who you are. But he would, I'd be in the middle of whatever, my 4,000 tasks that I had to get done for the day, and he's like, "Baby, I got an idea. Let's build a whatever company, and it will be international, and it'll be this, and it'll be great, and it'll be right." And then, and then who's got to figure out how to do it? That would be me. So so in planning, having a planning meeting, we learned that we needed to have that time so that he could bring those ideas and we could talk about the big goals or big visionary ideas during those planning meetings, or I would then be able to talk with him about what the schedule looked like. And so that's what we did at the planning meetings. We look at what's coming up in the next week, what needs to be done, especially when we had kids, who needed to get where. That's so important, because if you wake up every morning and just kind of let the day happen to you, right? Where all of a sudden you're waking up and you're getting ready and the kids, and you're like, you've got to take little Johnny to the dentist, and you're like, no, because I've got to take little Susie to her blob. No, I told you that you had to. And that's where communication, right, Thais, that's where it breaks down. Having a planning meeting, really identifying the things that are coming up in the week, that really took care of an awful lot of issues. And then with you, not coming up with the big ideas and just plop it in my lap. You've got a wonderful little app called Evernote. If you don't use Evernote, highly recommend Evernote. Right, it's a great way to kind of capture thoughts and stuff. But you would talk to the Evernote app and put that information in there. So it did two things. For one, it organized his thoughts, but two, it let him kind of get it out, right? Just to speak it out loud.
So back in the day when I was still in the truck, I had to, where I order my parts from, I had a little pad in my little notepad in my pocket. I wrote there, but when as things got more
technically savage, there it is.
It's an app called Evernote, and so we even to this day we have a planning meeting. Tomorrow's Friday, so we have a planning meeting, okay, which has to do with our family as well as what
we're going to do with all our free time now that we're empty nesters, right? Yeah. Go to Florida. That's what we're going to do.
That's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
So there we go. So yeah, because we see it all too often. You guys are sitting in the same office together, or right, and so you just kind of throw up on each other all the time. Yeah. And that causes
friction.
Right. So, and you don't get things done. It's not. It's not even.
So go out, if you find yourself doing that in the planning meeting too. Go somewhere. Yeah. Go away from the office, away from the stress of the bills and the incoming mail and the phones or whatever. Go somewhere and have a planning meeting. It doesn't have to be a 5-hour meeting or anything, but just go and sit and be outside somewhere with some life and energy and taking advantage of that freedom.
And we made ours on Friday for a couple of reasons. It's the end of the week. But Friday for us is our cheat day, so we're kind of we like to eat, but if we ate as much as we like to eat,
there'd be more of us.
There'd be more of us, that's right. And so but on Fridays we cheat. It's also leads to our final thing that we're talking about here. And so we would go out and have our planning, so we could go and have wings and a beer,
right?
And that kind of stuff,
and cheat, which is cheat days, just way fun.
So it made the planning even more fun. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So, we have more comments, baby. Bring him up.
You want? Okay.
Come on, honey.
Well, here's one of our plumbing power couples.
Who's that?
We got here Lance. Lance
says,
hey,
Lance.
I think Kelly is still getting used to working with me, but we're managing. Yes, you are. Okay?
Yes, you guys are. And you guys are still new at it too.
Right.
And
there's a honeymoon period. We see this all the time where the wives come in and first of all, this is so wonderful.
This is so great. We're together.
In about 2 to 3 weeks,
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I literally getting phone calls from some of our clients, the ladies, and they're like, if you don't have Richard talk to him, he's going to die. I'm going to kill him. Right. So yeah, we do have those moments because there is a honeymoon period, and then it's figuring it out. And Lance, you and Kelly are kind of past the honeymoon period, and now you're kind of figuring those things out. But it can be done with really good communication. Yeah. So, what's Lindsay saying?
Lindsay, thumbs up. Mrs. Thumbs up. Using our iPhone calendars and syncing it. All right, it's been key for us.
Smart.
That way, we also know the plan, not just business, but personal schedules too.
So smart, so smart. Now the key is, Lindsay, I would want to know, does Keith actually look at his? Keith,
Mr. Canada looks at his.
Mr. Canada, I hope Mr. Canada does. Mr. $1 Million Plumber doesn't always so much. So sometimes we have to encourage and let's take out and take a look at the calendar. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Using the technology, there's great technology, and again, ladies, more than likely, we're the ones that are finding that technology and can bring it into play and figure out how it can work together, work to plan better and to structure us better. So what's the third thing?
So the third.
That wasn't a very good segue. Thing. You want to do it again?
But no, we had not pushing buttons. Okay, don't be pushing each other's buttons. Have a planning meeting. Okay. And then finally, we always recommend this is
going to be a big surprise for everybody. They're not going to get it.
You ready?
Okay.
Date night.
What?
Date night.
I know. They're like broken record.
Date night. Date night's one of the best things you can do for your plumbing business.
And for your family.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, obviously we're talking plumbing business, right, which is certainly important, but yeah, for not only for your marriage, for your family, for your kids.
And guys, I ain't talking about, okay, the kids, everybody gets up in the family truckster and you head on down to the Lone Star, whatever.
Or to McDonald's and let the kids scream and play in the play.
Right.
Oh, shoot me now.
That's not what I'm talking about, date night. Or that you get the buddies coming over and you have a little cookout and with the family,
right.
also.
And all those things are great.
Those are good things.
Those are all fun things, but it's not date night.
No, I'm talking about getting cleaned up and just like you did when you were dating your wife.
Shave.
And all excited, all Twitter-pated, wondering, how the evening's going to go, okay? And you go out to, have a meal and to a movie or something like that.
Or whatever.
And it depended on where we were, we had some times early on in our business where, date night was, Taco Bell drive-through and then making out at the airport parking lot, that was date night, and it's things, and so there was times when we've been blessed to be able to do even fancier things, which we're foodies, so we enjoy
food.
all different kinds of food places.
Yes.
But date night, and guys, it's our responsibility.
I was going to ask you, honey, whose responsibility is it to
Look, it's our
night?
responsibility. There's no excuse, okay? Date your wife, okay? And I found this helps. This is on the personal side of being able to work with my wife. Is my focus is on my wife and my partner, okay? Not on the videos or the gaming or Hooters and all this other kind of stuff. My focus, all that energy goes towards thinking about my wife, even though we have years together, okay?
25 to be exact.
And it's just getting better and better. And it's not getting better, it's getting better and better because we have more and more in common, more life experience, and we work at it.
We're intentional.
Right.
We really do.
I get worked up over my wife if I'm going to get,
worked up.
Well, I mean, in a good way. I mean, I look forward to a date night.
Okay,
I start thinking about, just like when we were dating before we were married, and I knew we were going to go out next week, the next weekend. It's like, it's going to be so much fun. She's going to be so pretty.
She's so amazing.
Right. And just getting what I'm going to do. What would be, and so
we would talk on the phone or whatever, because we didn't live in the same place for a while. We talk on the phone and say what we're going to do. So you're kind of building the anticipation. That's a better word.
Now, I don't do it perfectly all the time. I mean, be transparent here. It's not always, even after I still, life gets in, way and I get focused on this or that.
You're pretty good.
But overall, still getting that, working on that anticipation,
right? That's fun, just like we did when we were dating. So guys, it's just important, and you're going to hear us if you watch Potty Talk Live at all, and you see Plumbing Power Couples. Probably almost every episode, you're going to see us talk about date night, because it really is so important, and we're really passionate about it. We totally believe in it because we know that it changed our marriage. And it helped us because, again, working together and the friction and the difficulties and the kids and everything. But if you can go away and be boyfriend and girlfriend for a little bit, just a little escapism, it helps. So. And
it's that relationship, guys. It's a plumbing business power tool. I mean, and so that's why it's of course good for the relationship, but it's great for your business. Look, we've come up with nothing and wound up making a lot of money. We've lost everything. Okay, we've lost everything.
But our marriage.
I mean, literally after having everything and only going and lost everything, but we had our marriage. Okay, and we've made it all back. And in both those times, whether we had nothing or have had a lot, even what made it great was our relationship and having that together.
Still solid.
And what made it possible too, even through the bad times, the times when we lost everything, what brought us back was this power together. Okay, and what's made fun having everything. I mean, we're blessed and get to do what we want to do and go places, that kind of stuff. What makes it fun being in those places is this relationship
together.
Okay,
right. So we talk with our clients too, when they're getting ready to go on vacation or something, which we always stress to them: take vacation, take the time. Again, don't do what we did in the beginning. But then when you're on vacation, take a few moments, or even on date night, take a few moments and really look at each other, look in each other's eyes, and say, look how far we've come. Look at the things that we've been able to accomplish, and acknowledge those times, acknowledge those moments, because it's so easy just to let them fly by or just move on to the next goal or the next whatever, without really celebrating the wins that you've got. So
so there you go.
Okay,
guys, date night.
Date night.
Okay, that's some of the best business advice I could give you.
Okay.
Right there, date night.
What other comments do we have as we're getting ready to wrap up?
Do you want to?
Sure, go right ahead because I can't see them at all. Okay, here we go.
We got this way. Thais. I went date night every week, Danny Penn. Okay, I'm sorry, Danny. I probably should have shown that.
Okay, I think we actually are meeting with them later today. I think we've got a private coach. So, Thais, we will talk to Danny. Or not we.
Yeah.
You'll talk to Danny about that. You're right. You want it every week. And, you've got littles at home, and it's hard to do, guys. We get it. It's hard. It's a hard thing to implement. It's a hard thing to continue to be intentional about.
But those are excuses. The bottom line is just it's laid out there, guys. That's excuses. The kids, the work, all that kind of stuff. It's all excuses. Okay.
And ladies, let me give so that we're not dumping on the guys either. Once the husband makes a plan, right? He's like, "Baby, we're going out on Friday night, and we're going to, some I don't know, buffalo steak moose deer place to eat."
Yeah.
Right? Don't complain, right? Just go along, eat the moose, eat the deer, whatever. Because they took the time to make a plan and to put some action in it. But
on the flip side of that, guys, also be aware. When you were dating your better other, you went to the chick flick. Okay, so go to the chick flick and not the Expendables 24,
right?
Or whatever.
We can switch off. We do that quite a bit.
Right.
We'll see a chick flick, and then we'll see something where everybody's getting blown up and killed and.
Okay, so there you have it. All right.
That was fun.
There. I hope that was fun for you.
Yeah, I hope that was helpful.
If this was helpful for you, please share this.
Yeah, share this out with maybe other people that that work together. It doesn't even have to be plumbing company owners. It can be anybody that works together. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, babe.
Okay. Well, I think it's about time to wrap up this episode.
It is.
Flusher, you want to hit?
I want to hit the button. You got to click over there, though. I want to make
hit
sure.
the button or whatever. You can
Which
see
one
how this works.
Are we going to talk about our 14-day free trial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me give that to you guys.
Okay.
Hey, if you want to learn more about this and other things that will be extremely helpful for your plumbing business, you can check out the $1 Million Plumber Success Academy. Everything you need to know to grow a successful plumbing business. Everything's there for you. And right now, we're making it very possible for you to give it a test drive. Because I know you'll want it. Okay, I'll get you in a car. You're going to love the new car smell. Okay, all right. Test drive it for 14 days free. Simply type success in the comments, or go to www.themilliondollarplumber.com/success.
It's that easy. 14-day free trial.
Yep.
$1 Million Plumber.
Everything you need to know.
You got it.
For your plumbing business. All right, it was a good one.
We're wrapping it up.
I'd love to spend this time with you guys here. All right. Hey, but want to remind you, as always, before we let you go, that you were purposefully and wonderfully created.
Yes, you were.
And you were created to do great things together. All right? So when you're out there doing your thing, as always, be sure to be safe and plumb like a champion.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning into this Plumbing Power Couples edition of Potty Talk Live with your hosts, Richard and Laura Behney. If you enjoyed the show, share it now.
Just do it.
To catch past episodes and get alerts for new episodes, type 5 in the comment section now to get more strategies to manage your marriage and your business while having a life too.